What if the most shocking moment in a football match happened before the game even officially started? Imagine the stadium buzzing with anticipation, fans of Al-Nassr and Al-Hilal filling the air with chants and cheers, all waiting for the whistle that starts the match. Yet, the unbelievable doesn't wait for a whistle. In the world of sports, unpredictability is not just a possibility. It's the pulse that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. And sometimes, the most staggering events are those that nobody sees coming. Like a goal, scored from the halfway line before the kickoff has even echoed in the stadium. This particular match wasn't just another entry in the storied rivalry between Al-Nassr and Al-Hilal. It was set to become a historic event that would be talked about for generations. The goal that defied expectations and physics, a sheer moment of brilliance that left everyone, from commentators to fans, utterly speechless. Stay tuned as we dive into one of the most jaw-dropping moments in the history of football rivalries. In the heart of Saudi Arabia, two football giants stand tall, Al-Nassr and Al-Hilal. This rivalry isn't just about football, it's a saga woven into the very fabric of Saudi sports culture. These two teams symbolize more than just athletic prowess. They represent two poles of passion, tradition, and relentless ambition that have captivated the hearts of millions. Let's delve into the history books. The rivalry dates back several decades, becoming a cornerstone of the Saudi Pro League. Each match between Al-Nassr and Al-Hilal is not just a game, it's a battle for supremacy, a showcase of skill, and a deep-rooted cultural phenomenon. Fans from all walks of life don the yellow and blue or the blue and white, filling the air with chants that resonate with decades of rivalry. Memorable matches? There are plenty. Take, for instance, the thrilling encounters where last-minute goals flipped the results, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. Or the strategic masterclasses displayed by both teams, often resulting in tactical chess games played on the green pitch. Each team holds significant victories that are etched in the memories of their supporters. Al-Nassr's unexpected triumphs in the late 90s set the stage for a fierce back and forth in the following years, with Al-Hilal responding with their own series of wins, further intensifying the rivalry. Historical moments also add flavor to this competition. The dramatic penalty shootouts, the red cards that shifted game dynamics, and the tactical substitutions that turned games around. All these elements contribute to the lore of the Al-Nassr versus Al-Hilal clashes. Season after season, the anticipation builds as each encounter promises to add a new chapter to this storied rivalry. The stadiums, brimming with eager fans, create an electrifying atmosphere that can inspire players to perform miraculous feats. With such a charged atmosphere, every match promises high stakes and intense emotions, paving the way for extraordinary happenings. Behind every great moment in sports are the players who dare to make dreams into reality. In the heart of this unforgettable game, the spotlight shines brightly on a select group of athletes from Al-Nassr and Al-Hilal, each bringing a unique flair and set of skills that define the essence of this clash. From Al-Nassr, consider the agility and sharp instincts of their leading striker, a player who has consistently been at the top of the scoring charts. His ability to find space where none seems to exist makes him a perpetual threat to any defense. On the other side, Al-Hilal fields a midfielder known for his visionary passes and unparalleled ball control. His tactical intelligence allows him to dictate the pace of the game, making him a central figure in both the build-up and execution of the team's strategies. His performance in past matches has not just won games, but has inspired younger players and earned him a place in the hearts of fans. Then, there are the defenders, unsung heroes whose resilience and tactical acumen often turn the tide of the game. Al-Nassr's veteran defender, with years of experience, has a knack for making crucial interceptions and guiding his younger teammates through high-pressure situations. His counterpart from Al-Hilal matches this with a robust presence in the backline, ensuring that their goal is fortified against the fiercest of attacks. It's these individuals who set the stage for what was to become a legendary moment in football. Imagine the buzz and the roar of anticipation as two titans prepare to clash. It's match day, and the air is thick with excitement. From the break of dawn, the streets leading to the stadium are flooded with a sea of fans. The colors of Al-Nassr and Al-Hilal ripple through the crowd like waves, gold clashing with blue in a vibrant display of loyalty and passion. As the hours inch closer to kickoff, the thrum of excitement builds. Fans adorned in their team's colors pour into the stadium, each step quickening with the beat of their hearts. The sound of chants fills the air, a rhythmic and powerful force that seems to shake the very foundations of the arena. "Nassr! Nassr!" cries one half of the stadium, while the other counters with a thunderous "Hilal! Hilal!" The rivalry is palpable, a tangible force that adds a crackling charge to the atmosphere. The scent of street food mingles with the crisp evening air, vendors calling out, offering local delicacies that add an extra layer of cultural richness to the event. Flags wave, scarves are swung, and faces painted in team colors beam with hope and fierce pride. As the teams step onto the pitch, a hush descends momentarily, the collective breath of thousands held in suspense. Then, as if ignited by the players' presence, the stadium erupts once more into an overwhelming cacophony of sound. It's more than just a game. It's a festival, a battle, a celebration of football at its most passionate. In this electrifying environment, the stage was set not just for a match, but for history to be made. Before the referee's whistle could even echo in the stadium, an audacious attempt etched itself into football lore. As the players milled about, readying themselves for what seemed like a typical match kickoff, one player from Al-Nassr, standing confidently at the halfway line, eyed the goalposts meters away with a glint of daring in his eyes. With a calm that belied the storm about to break, he took a deep breath. The stadium buzzed with anticipation and routine chatter, completely unaware of the spectacle they were about to witness. In one fluid motion, he swung his leg, contacting the ball with a precision that would make a sculptor envious. The ball soared, high and long, a beautiful arc cutting through the air, as if it had a mind and a mission of its own. The crowd's chatter turned into a hushed silence, mid-flight. Time seemed to slow down as every eye followed the ball's trajectory. Goalkeeper, caught off guard, scrambled desperately, but it was too late. The ball dipped just under the crossbar, brushing it slightly as it landed into the net. The silence was deafening, just for a heartbeat. Then, as if the pause button had been released, the stadium erupted. Disbelief mixed with sheer joy painted a surreal scene. Fans of Al-Nassr jumped from their seats, their cheers thundering around the arena, while Al-Hilal supporters stood, mouths agape, processing the spectacle. Technically, the goal was a masterpiece. Striking from the halfway line requires not just audacity, but a profound understanding of physics and geometry. The player judged the distance perfectly, accounted for wind resistance, and executed with a technique that kept the ball's flight path stable and accurate. It was unexpected because such attempts are rare and seldom successful, making it spectacular beyond the norm of everyday goals. This wasn't just a goal, it was a statement, a moment of pure genius that would be replayed in highlight reels and discussed in cafes and living rooms around the world. It transcended the match, the rivalry, even the sport itself. In a split second, the game changed, and so did the history of this famed rivalry. A goal before kickoff, absurd, improbable, yet it happened. Imagine the scene. Players are still loosening up, fans are settling into their seats, and suddenly the ball is sailing from midfield straight into the goal. The immediate reaction? Utter disbelief. On the field, players' jaws dropped, a mix of confusion and awe painted on their faces. Off the field, the crowd erupted into a frenzied roar, a cacophony of cheers and gasps echoing around the stadium. Even the skeptics among them couldn't help but leap to their feet, caught up in the sheer improbability of the moment. This wasn't just a goal, it was a spectacle, a piece of magic that bent the very reality of a football match. For Al-Nassr, this goal was more than just an early lead. It was a psychological chess move, setting the tone for the game. Al-Hilal, caught off guard, now had to gather their wits and respond not just to a goal, but to a historic moment that had already left its mark. As the weeks turned into months, the ripple effects of this extraordinary goal were felt far beyond the confines of the match. It became a staple of sports highlight reels, a go-to clip for unbelievable moments in sports compilations. Fans and pundits revisited it in blogs, podcasts, and interviews, each retelling adding another layer to its legend. In the broader context of sports history, this goal stands as a testament to the unpredictability and thrill of football. It broke the mold, challenging what athletes and fans expect from the opening moments of a game. It's a reminder that in sports, the rules are just a framework, and sometimes the most unforgettable plays are those that rewrite the script. Reflecting on this, it's clear that the goal's legacy isn't just about the shock or the novelty, it's about the joy and boundless possibility that sports can bring. It transcends traditional achievements that are measured in points and statistics. In the world of sports, some moments are written in the scores, others in the hearts of fans forever. This was one of those moments, from the unbelievable to the unforgettable. Today, we revisited a moment in sports that transcends the ordinary. A goal from halfway before kickoff, a feat that not only captivated fans of Al-Nassr and Al-Hilal, but also football enthusiasts around the globe. This was not just a goal, it was a bold declaration in the storied rivalry between two of the sport's most passionate teams. As we reflect on this event, it's clear that such moments are more than just points on a scoreboard. They are vivid reminders of the unpredictability and sheer excitement that sports can offer. This singular goal will be etched in the annals of football history, celebrated for its audacity and the sheer joy it brought to the faces of those who witnessed it. It's these instances that make sports a never-ending canvas of possibility, where heroes and legends are not just born, but are catapulted into the limelight in the most unexpected ways. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary journey through one of football's most stunning moments. Remember, in sports, expect the unexpected.